been a pretty long journey getting this old military boat converted into a purpose-built diesel surfing machine. I mean, it's been a lot of work. And now we're finishing it off with a brand new fresh coat of Army green paint. And then we're gonna go through it and just tighten down literally every nut and bolt, make sure it's watertight, add a few custom touches. Bam, we're hitting the water. All right, today's the day where we find out if the old Army boat has been successfully converted into a wake surfing monster. We're down here at the Sand Hollow Reservoir in St. George, Utah, and we've got Colby from Brigade coming down, and he's bringing in a professional surfer. His buddy Cole, apparently the dude can like seriously shred. So this is the true test, this is it. We need this boat to throw a massive surf wave so that we can go start looking for a client. Heavy! Yo.
What am I looking at, man?
What's up, dudes? I don't know, man.
This is not what it was before.
Obviously, we made some changes.
Yeah.
Right? This boat build has been one of the most ambitious projects we've ever taken on here at the shop because we started with an old Vietnam-era bridge boat. From there, we converted it into one of the only diesel-powered surf boats. To get this boat sitting deeper in the water in order to be able to create a bigger wave, we modified the rear of it by completely redesigning the hull, adding on a new section which doubles as a ballast tank and a wave shaper. We also modified the divider that goes between the two props because we don't want two separate flows of water. We channeled them into one centralized flow, which in turn makes a bigger wave. From there, we added some wave shaping tabs to the back of the ballast tank to be able to clean up the wave and shape it exactly how a surfer would want. When we got the boat, it came with 2 Detroit diesels installed plus 2 extras. We changed every seal, every gasket, cleaned them up, tuned them up, and we also added an HX35 turbo on each engine, which is gonna create anywhere between 15 and 25 pounds of boost to be able to get more power out of these old 2-stroke Detroits. Our original plan escalated into a second story on our boat. Then obviously the best way to finish this boat off was by adding a brand new fresh coat of military green paint, along with a bunch of other little custom touches that make this boat literally the only thing like it in the world. So we could sit here and talk about this thing all day, or we could make history.
Let's see what I can do.
All right,
I mean,
let's go.
it's all about the wave.
Yeah, surf's up, bro! Yeah! Tubular! Get in the crow's nest!
She sounds
Oh,
good.
Yeah, sounds really good, dude. Those turbos woke those engines up like you wouldn't believe. If this boat doesn't end up throwing a good wave today, it's gonna be a pretty good waste of money for us.
Hammer down, Heavy!
Let's hear him sing. All right, you ready for this? Let's hear the turbos.
That hull change and redesigned that and added more water and more ballast, that was kind of a roll of the dice because we weren't 100% sure.
You're gonna ride high, it's gonna look dope. That's pretty tall.
But from the captain's seat, I could see the wave came in big, it came in really nice and steep, it came in clean. But obviously, we gotta figure out what the surfer thinks.
Hey,
As much fun as I've had with this boat, we're getting ready to go into winter, right? And we've spent a ton of money on this thing, so he's got to be able to surf this wave. Otherwise, we might not be able to sell it. This is the moment of truth. You got to give me your real, honest opinion because I want to know if that's a good wave or not.
I'm a little worried, but I think we can do it.
Let's go, dude.
Okay. What do you think, man?
I think you're ready, dude.
Let her rip!
The diesel power was insane. I haven't felt anything like it. It was awesome. Just yanked me right out of the water, just right into surfing. way that the diesel was putting out was great. Great shape, lots of push. It was super easy to surf.
I'm more thrilled and more excited than I ever thought I could be just because of how everything's working perfectly. All of our hard work came together, and we now have this boat that's not only powerful, unique, sounds amazing, but it's comfortable, it's functional, and this thing is gonna get a lot of attention anywhere it goes.
I've been doing this for 10 plus years, boat mechanicing and then also doing all this type of stuff, and I have never seen anything like this.
Nice ride.
Not bad for an old Army boat, right?
Not bad at all.
I don't think anything's like this, and the first thing I said to Dave when I saw it today was, how does your mind even come up with this stuff? So tell me, what does it take for me to make sure this thing
You know
stays
what's funny,
behind-
bro? You just played yourself hard. You want it?
After I saw the smile on Cole's face when he was out there, one of the things that I like most for Brigade Wake Surfing is being able to give our riders a unique experience. And what could be a more unique experience than riding this diesel twin-screw motor boat? I had to have it.
I feel like anybody would want to own this boat. However, I feel like it would be in best hands with you. I've had a feeling ever since we took Colby out the first time that he might potentially be interested in something unique like this.
Well, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at that wave!
Because it will take a unique buyer for this type of boat because it's a very unique watercraft.
How much?
I'll give you the good guy deal, and you can pay less than half of what a brand new surf boat that does the exact same thing would cost you. 55, and I'll just close my eyes and walk away from it, I guess.
55. Deal?
I mean, I don't have 55, or I would
All right,
try
so
to outbid him,
dude,
but
55's a deal. That way we make a little bit of money. We get our money back out of it. And we were able to do something like we've never done before.
And we get free rides anytime we want.
Yeah, that free rides.
Free rides every time we want.
Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime.